Hi, friends. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, so that means it's Dream Team Chat night. My name is Alex, and I'm here with Bree, and we are hosting our last Dream Team Chat of February, which is bananas to me that January takes 500 days to get to, and then February goes in a blink of an eye, and then the rest of the year follows that. So basically, happy 2026, everyone. Tonight, we are diving into new catalog tips because we are on the eve of our new catalog launch, meaning in just a few days, our spring and summer catalog goes live, and it is gorgeous. It is beautiful. The fragrances are incredible, and I think it's going to be a really awesome season in the Scentsy world. And so Bree and I were talking about ideas of training concepts for tonight's training, and we were like, hey, let's just rapid fire some ideas and ways that they can work their business like going into this catalog season right away. And so if you're not sure what to do, if you need some fresh ideas, if you just need some inspiration, we are hoping this list helps. So get a pen and a paper, write down these notes, write down these ideas, ask questions in the comments. And hopefully these will be some good ideas to get you going into the spring and summer season. And then even, create some systems and habits and structure to your business that you can use going into the next catalog season and the next and the next. And so then they become just staple parts of your business. That is our hope for you guys with pretty much all trainings that we give you, is that you will find things that stick and then they become systems into your business, because it really is that simple. So tonight we have 10 tips for working this new catalog season. And again, this is just rapid fire. We have probably gone through and done trainings on each 10 of these tips. So if you need additional resources, training, or more depth, I really want to encourage you to like dive deeper into like these specific systems or how-tos. This is just a list of ways that you can be working. So let's just dive in. So starting with number one, and this is going to be really, really beneficial to you and fruitful within the first like 2 months of the catalog season. I would say most most excitement the first month is reaching out to your past customers and following up. Okay. We talk about follow up 24/7. It is so important. If you are not following up in your business, you're leaving money on the table. If you're not reaching out to your customers, if you're not recommending things, checking in with things, building relationships one-on-one by like texting them, messaging them, calling them, seeing them in person, checking in, you are really missing out in your business, and your customers are missing out on an amazing Scentsy experience. And so, especially with the new catalog season, it is the perfect time to check in. Okay. Your past customers who shopped last spring and summer, they're going to be ready for another set of spring and summer fragrances. I tend to find I have customers who shop a ton in the fall and winter, and maybe not so much in the spring and summer, but then the opposite is true as well. I have customers who shop a ton in the spring and summer, and then maybe less in the fall and winter, just because they love our fragrance selection in the different seasons. So definitely be following up, checking in with your customers, saying something just like, hey, Emma, our new Scentsy catalog just launched, and I wanted to check in and see how you're doing on your Scentsy goodies. There's some amazing new scents and warmers I think you'll love. Here's a link in case you want to browse around. Let me know if you have any questions, or recommend something. I think that you'll really love the Island Blooms fragrance, right? So definitely reach out and check in. Utilize the Scentsy Connect app on your phone. Okay, it's an app available in the workstation. It syncs right to your workstation, where you can literally follow up from your phone. You can have it send you a notification. You can create templates for messages to send. So you're literally just following up with the push of a button. So highly recommend the Scentsy Connect app, or the reorder report on the workstation. So if you go to the reporting section and then go to my customers, it will be a report called reorder. And then you can run the reorder report. You can say, you can set the date range to like everyone who ordered last spring and summer, and then run that report, and then go follow up with those people and let them know that that catalog launched. That will give you quite a bit of customers to follow up with and give you work to do over the course of a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, right? Especially if you're only doing 15 minutes here and there, right? So that list will give you a good amount of content or a good amount of back office work to be doing when that catalog launches. So reaching out to your past customers and following up, that is number one. Okay. Number two is more reaching out, you guys. Number two is reaching out to your past hosts. Okay. Hostesses already know the value of hosting. They already know that they get free and half price Scentsy. They already know what a party looks like. They've already partied with you before. Okay. So they're going to want to get their Scentsy free and half off again. They're going to want to get their new catalog stuff free and half off because they've done it before. Okay. Past hostesses make amazing repeat hostesses. So reach out to them. Maybe offer a booking incentive. Let them know, hey, our new catalog just launched. I'd love to do another party with you and get you your wish list free and half off. I'm also doing a host incentive for March where you get a free fragrance flower when we close out your party. Let me know if you'd like to pick a date. Okay. And then use that perpetual party reward to get the fragrance flower. Okay. Then you're paying for it half off. You can write it off on your taxes later as a business expense. Okay. But for you to pay half off of a fragrance flower, $9 for a fragrance flower to get a party where you're getting PRV, new customers, maybe an additional party, teammate, Scentsy Clubber, absolutely worth the investment of offering a booking incentive. So I personally love doing booking incentives, especially if I'm really trying to get a party on the books. But again, that's just an option. It's not necessary to do anything out of pocket. You can simply just offer the free and half off Scentsy because your past hostesses are going to know how amazing these parties are and they're going to want their stuff. So reach out to them and utilize your past hostesses. You can use your order history report to pull your party hostesses and you can reach out to them and just let them know about the new catalog, maybe send them a digital link to look through and then get something on the books. This is also a great time to revisit all of your past shopping link hosts, right? People who maybe they're not doing Facebook parties, they're not doing grab bags or home parties, they just have open shopping links. Go ahead and open them up a shopping link too. This is one where it's like, I'm really not asking permission to open the shopping link. I'm going to go ahead and create my VIP customers a shopping link and said, hey, our new catalog launch. I'm so excited for this catalog. You're going to love it. I went ahead and opened you up a shopping link. You can shop through this link and share it with any friends or family. And as you shop, you'll rack up free and half off rewards. Okay. They already know the deal, especially if they've already had one in the past. They'll appreciate it. No risk. If they don't shop from it, it's totally fine. But it allows you to like get some stuff going. Okay. So reach out and get some parties and some events open up on your workstation. Okay. Make sure you're utilizing the catalog, incentives, the free and half off rewards to your advantage here, but heavy on the new catalog because there's a lot of new goodies that people are going to be oohing and awing over, myself included. So, I'm super glad that we have host rewards and we can get free and half off Scentsy, and your customers need to know that that's an option too. Okay. So, not only just with your past hostesses as well, I feel like that's the easiest, but also continue to reach out to your VIP customers and your Scentsy Clubbers, for new parties as well. Okay. Number 3, I'm going to swap these out a bit, Bree. Number 3, I'm going to do host an open house or a sniff session for your locals. Okay. So this is what we were talking about previous to the record button. Okay. And this is what we did a dream team chat about a little not too long ago, a few weeks ago, how important an open house is, especially at a catalog launch. Okay. So, no one parties better than a consultant. Okay. That should be the standard. So I think as consultants, it's important that we are hosting parties. We want people to host parties for us. So we need to host our own party. Okay. The launch of a new catalog is the perfect time to do that. Okay. So host your own open house. Okay. People want to experience these fragrances in person. You can do a casual drop-in event. All you need is your testers, catalog, maybe some chips and a dip, and you're good to go. People love to just smell the fragrance and be in front of you so they can ask questions and see and feel things in person. Okay. You're able to collect orders. You're able to bundle and save while they're in person. You're able to offer for them to do a party at their house, okay? And then you also get to take pictures of the event, create some FOMO, have content to share on your social media. You get to hype it up for leading up to your open house. It's just a really fun way to be working your business, to like show your audience that you are active in your business, that you are taking your business seriously. It's almost always my first recommendation to a consultant who's wanting to grow their business is to host something in person. And so if you're wanting to grow your business, if that's something that you haven't done or haven't done in a really long time, I really want to encourage you to use this new catalog season, the spring season, the season of growth and blooming into something new, to try that and see how it goes. It could be a really amazing new thing that you can do every season in your business. And so at World Tour, we actually heard someone talk about like a twist to her open house where she does like individual parties during her personal open house. So for example, she messages her customers and she says, hey, I'm doing my open house on Friday. What's a good time that you're able to stop by? And then her customer will say, oh, I can be by at 4. And she'll say, great, I have you down from 4 to 5. If you bring, like bring any friends or like, like bring some people and they can shop and you'll get the free and half off rewards. So basically she does like mini parties throughout her personal open house. So one customer is coming from 4 to 5, maybe another is coming from 5 to 6, another is coming from 6:30 to 7:30, and then they're bringing their friends, their neighbor, their coworker, their sister, their mom to the open house. Their friends are shopping their consultant's open house, and then that customer who brought the friends is getting the free and half off rewards. Meanwhile, the consultant who's hosting the open house is getting new customers, PRV, spoiling the heck out of her VIP customers who's bringing new customers to her house. And she's knocking out a month's worth of parties like in one night at her own home. Like, what? Like absolutely insane logic that is just so much fun. I mean, you can twist this in so many different ways. You could do this with like fragrance flower parties. I love the open house because it's just so casual and easy, where you're like literally at your own house and you have your hostesses coming to you and bringing the people to you. Like you're setting up one party at your one house and you're having maybe 3 hostesses come, with maybe one host is bringing 3 people, maybe one host could only bring 2, and maybe one host is bringing a whole car full of 7 people, right? So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 new customers plus your 3 customers that are coming, right? You're closing out 3 parties. Imagine the PRB, right? And then imagine out of those 12 customers, surely one of those people maybe want to join, want to have their own party, want to bring their own set of friends over to your house, right? Such a cool way to have an open house, okay? So that is like the open house with the twist. Or hey, look, if that's too much, back it up and stay traditional. Pick a time frame, 6 to 9. I highly recommend a Friday. Have people come over between 6 and 9, come and go as they please, and collect some orders. Okay. I highly recommend you doing an open house, a sniff session for your local people. Okay. It is extremely valuable, especially with the new catalog season. It is just such a great way to say like, hey, it's a new catalog season and I take my business seriously. So highly recommend that. Okay. Okay, number 4 is to gather orders and plan to close a party within your first week. Okay, this is my recommendation for every catalog launch, of course, but really every month. My goal is to get active or hit leadership numbers, which is 500 PRV within the first week. Okay, so a strong start to the catalog season, that's going to set the tone not only for your month, but for your whole season. Okay, it's going to really just like set the tone that you hit the ground running. And so right now, starting right now, February 25th, yes, we still have discontinued stuff to highlight a few more times. We still have the fact that our catalog is on sale and we have Scentsy Club. Yes, okay, save a few posts for that. But Now is the time to be highlighting the new catalog stuff. Now is the time to be talking about things, to be getting some pre-orders, to see if you can get some orders to be entering on February or on March 1st. So you are starting the catalog season with some orders. Now, if you don't, if say, hey, I have goals and I have goals for March and they're really important. Cool. Okay. It's okay to pause. It's okay to pause that showcase for the new catalog and to focus on your February. But we are in the season, or we are in the part of February where we're doing the song and dance, where it's like, yep, we are reminding our customers well of the stuff leaving, but now I'm showing my customers the spring stuff. Now I'm trying to collect some orders because I want to close an order on the 1st with some PRV, okay? If not by the 1st, within the first 5 to 7 days, okay? So this is where you are showcasing the products. You are going to send out an email. You are hyping things up. You are getting those parties scheduled for the 1st of the month to start. This is where you are texting your host and showing them the catalog so they are grabbing stuff when the catalog launches, okay? This is where you are spreading the news of this new catalog so that way you're collecting orders, okay? So at this point, customers are like, oh, I want that. And you're like, I'll message you. And then you message them, hey, I saw you want this warmer. I have an order closing on the 1st. I can snag it for you. Did you want any of the new bars with it? Cool. Here's your total. How did you want to pay? Go ahead, write down their order, collect the payment, go ahead and start collecting pre-orders so you can place those orders. So meaning you're starting to showcase, you're getting those catalogs out, you're mailing out the stuff you need to mail out, you're delivering those local catalogs where you need to, so you can be checking back in to see if they need anything because you're wanting to close an order within the 1st week, okay? You want to encourage them to be messaging you their order, and then you want to be behaving like a good consultant and following up with people who have seen the catalog or have gotten samples, okay? And you want to do this because you want to be able to get your catalog stuff free and half off. You want to be able to put these orders into a party, get the hostess rewards, get that warmer that you want, the bars, the pods, the room spray, the fragrance flowers, all the things that you want in the new catalog. You should get it free and half off because you are a consultant and that is an amazing perk. But to do that, you've got to collect some orders to get some host rewards. So that would be the goal, right? You want to collect some orders, get some host rewards so you can get your catalog stuff, so you can continue taking pictures, continue collecting orders, continue following up, rinse and repeat, and have an amazing March. And your paycheck in April will be on and popping. So make sure you're following up, okay? Okay, number 5. This one is kind of back office related. And we want to really encourage you to like clean out your office space. I did this last week where I like really went through, I dig deep into my drawers and I threw away old scent of the month flyers that I failed to get all of them out. And I put away the Christmas time scented stickers, and I packed away the stickers with the Santa hats on them, and all of my fall related business supplies. I went ahead and put them up, and I'm just kind of refreshing my office space. I redid all of my print material for the new catalog season. Just kind of getting that business prep ready. I've went ahead and prepped all the labels on all my things. And so it's just a lot of prep work. Okay. We want to start the new catalog season with a fresh start. So make sure that you are like cleaning out your office or whatever space that you are sitting down and working your business. Just make sure it's cleaned out. It just feels better, especially going into the spring where things are like blooming, and it's like an exciting time for like rebirth and growth. It's going to be a even sweeter season, like in a clean and refreshed space. It does a lot, so make sure that you spend some time. It doesn't even take a lot of time. Less than 30 minutes is all you need to just completely refresh a space. So don't underestimate that, and don't underestimate the power of like completely just like refreshing your mood by just changing things up in your space. Things like organizing your discontinued testers and your stock so you know what's still available. Make sure you know what samples you're doing, maybe make some samples. Make sure all of your business materials are as efficient as you can, okay? So you're ready. So you're ready to roll. So those are my 5 tips, and then Bree's gonna finish off with the last 5.
Okay, that was so good. So good. I hope you guys are taking notes, or better yet, this is just a refresher for you. So the last 5 tips that I have for you is kind of a mix of both back office and customer facing. So my first one is going to be marketing with intention, right? So coming up on the heels of March 1st, it may not seem like that big of a deal, but the reality of it is that we have this big beautiful catalog, and we can really overwhelm ourselves with wanting to dive into every single little thing and show our customers all the things all at once, and that can really stress a girl out. Like, that makes me very uncomfy to think about having to share or get or showcase every single little thing that's brand new. And so I really have to like pause and think about, what do I want to intentionally show my customers, knowing who the majority of my customers are, right? So figuring out who you're marketing to, what your customers actually love. Are they pod people? Are they wax people? Are they warmer people? Like, what is the majority there, and how can you market to them? How can you show them what's new in a way that is clear, that is attractive, and that is easy enough for you to do in these next coming days, the next week, next 2 weeks, as you're like getting your bearings for this new catalog. So for me personally, marketing with intention means, in the beginning, I'm just going to showcase what I love, right? Because that's what I do on a daily basis with my customers for the most part, right? Is I'm showcasing things that I'm using in my home. I'm showcasing things that I love. I'm talking about things that I really love. And so I'm going to lead with that. I'm going to lead with the things that I'm running for, right? As a consultant who's also a consumer, I want my customers to know that like there are things that I desire to have in this new catalog. And so I'm showcasing those things first. And I'm telling them, like, this is what I'm excited about. This warmer is so gorgeous, blah, 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 right? And so just thinking about and planning out your content, like taking your catalog and going page by page and saying, okay, you know what? Going with like the days of the week. So Thursday, or not Thursday, Friday, cool. I'm going to start with favorite Friday, and I'm going to show them the favorite things that I'm going to be running for. Saturday, showcase Saturday. Okay, I'm going to show off some other things that I really love. And then going on the rest of the days, must have Monday, tip Tuesday, right? We have a black colored air purifier now, right? Or an air quad and air purifier. So helping yourself by really getting familiar with the catalog is going to help you here, and just going page by page and making a sticky note of, okay, on this day, these are the things that I'm going to talk about, because it's going to be very easy for you in the busyness of your life. Because I don't know if y'all know this, but your life doesn't stop because we have a new spring and summer catalog. So getting yourself organized, your future self will thank you. Okay. Your stressed out self on Sunday will thank you. So doing that with intention and just making it as easy as possible, but do make a plan, right? Okay. So with that being said, it's hard right now because we're at the very beginning of the catalog. So the real life pictures that we have are either the ones that you took at World Tour, which is great, or the real ones that people have from their new season sales kits, which are also really great. But outside of that, it's hard to find real life pictures. That's okay if you're using Scentsy's marketing pictures, because those have been upgraded and they're beautiful. So don't be afraid to use those, but use real life pictures where you can, obviously. So if you have some of the new season sales kits, definitely be intentional about taking pictures of those, talking about how much you love them. I'm definitely going to be showcasing more of the stuff that I have versus what I don't have yet, in the next week or two until I get new stuff in, because I just prefer real life pictures. So just be thinking of that, planning for that, right? We're a couple days out. So my next tip is going to be one that I do love to share at the beginning of every month, and this month is no different. Going ahead and getting on your account in your workstation and updating your PWS picture, right? Some of us are still rocking our Santa hats with our holiday wax. Like, get in there, change it up, grab some pretty new pastel wax or your new season sales kit, take a selfie with it, take a selfie with your new favorite warmer, or at least a warmer that's going to be in the catalog. Like, change your picture, update your information, update your join information a little bit, right? Go in there and fix that up. I like to try to do that almost monthly, and just go in there and throw in some new things or whatever. But a new catalog is the perfect time to just go ahead and do it if you just want to do it twice a year, right? So go in there, do that. Also, Alex kind of mentioned this already, but also going in and changing your printing materials. So your labels, your thank you cards, things like that. Pick different colors, pick springy colors, pick your favorite colors, or if you have a brand already made, perfect, go with that. But now's the time to update those pictures, update maybe font, whatever. This is kind of fluff work, but it's going to save you time in the future where you're needing to print out new labels and you realize that your label still has a picture of you with a holiday warmer, right? So this is stuff that you can do in your downtime or, you know, whatever. It's definitely not priority things, but it is things that, like I said, will save you the headache doing later when you should be doing like actual intentional focused work. Okay, so that was tip number 2. Tip number 3, super easy. I feel like we all are pros at this. Going in and opening up a new party link for March. Okay, so every month we should be opening up a party link. We should have 1, maybe 2, 3 open. I like to have multiple party links where I'm the host just because I feel like my customers like options and I don't want to trick them, but I like having different party names because sometimes they don't realize that like me being the host is a good thing, whatever. Anyways, so going in there, making a couple parties open for you as a consultant, right? It's one of the perks of being a consultant. And having more is probably going to benefit you because I'm sure there's a lot of things that you want to get with the new catalog. And so as a consultant, the best way to do that is getting them at your discount. So go in there, open up a party link, March VIPs, March shopping link. I like to do like fun sayings, like for February, fall in love with fragrance, you know, things like that. So go in there, open up a party link for 2 or 3, and get those set up and ready. And then I always like to share them on my VIP group on the first day of the month, and I pin it to the top because I want my customers to know where they can go shopping. I don't know how well that works, to be honest, because a lot of my customers I'm in contact with and I'm sending them links and follow-up messages, or they're asking me for the link, or they just go and find it. I don't know how many of them are actually going to that pinned post, but it's there. Okay. Making it easy for your customers to shop with you. That should always be top of mind. So tip number 4. Ooh, I'm getting like winded here. Hold on. Okay. Yes, Alex said she'll put individual orders in random ones. I do that too. Spread out the love on your open party. So if you're just placing an individual order for a customer and they don't have an open party, throw it in one of yours and kind of spread the love to yourself in that way. Okay. Tip number 4, put your face out there with the new catalog. Okay. So whether you have the new season sales kit or when you first get your box of new goodies, this is the time to go absolutely bonkers with selfies, with going live, with unboxing, with reels, with setting up your home and taking pretty pictures. All of that top of mind for all of the new stuff that is coming in this new catalog that you are running towards. Put your face out there. Plan the day for your box to be delivered or the day after for you to feel beautiful, right? Put on the cute top, do whatever, find some good lighting and take pictures. Take all the pictures, do some videos with your stuff. Okay. This is a relational business, and the best way to open up a relationship is by letting your customers get to know you and get to see you and get to see you actively loving and participating in your business. And taking selfies may sound like a really ridiculous small little thing, but I promise you it works. Okay. Me taking a selfie with a warmer gets so much more traction than just me posting a picture of the warmer, even though they're not buying me, they're buying the warmer. But for whatever reason, they stop, they comment, they like, and it just works. So make a plan, make a point to take selfies with your new products. If you don't plan on getting the new products right away, or whatever the case may be, find some wax bars in your stash that are bright and colorful, maybe some from last season, whatever, and take a picture with 10 bars. Okay. And let that be the picture that you roll with for a while. I'm sure that you have, unless you're brand new, you have warmers from the past catalog that are still going to be in this catalog. Take some selfies with that and talk about how much you love this warmer and how it's transitioning so well into the spring and summer. Okay. There are a million different ways that you can market what you have. So even if you're not buying all of the things or cashing in on all your rewards in the very beginning, there is still opportunity for you to be sharing your face with your Scentsy. Fragrance flowers, room sprays, the testers, catalogs, all of that you can be taking selfies with and marketing in a way that tells your customers, hey, look at me, I'm your Scentsy person, and I love doing this business, and I love this product. I promise you it goes so far. Okay. Last tip for you. Ooh, I flew through those. Okay. The last one is a good one, and it's a big one, and consider this a plea, because with this new catalog season, obviously, in the past, we've talked about spring and summer being like the time to either revamp systems that you have, right? The spring and summer tends to be a little bit, I hate to use the word slower, but it's not as fast paced as the fall and winter is. And so I love to use spring and summer for like cleaning out things and looking at systems that I have, throwing away systems that aren't working for me anymore, creating new ones, creating content, really testing waters. And so hopefully maybe you have that energy too, and this will be a good season for you to establish a team, or establish a new way of participating in the team, or whatever. But it's not just all customer facing. It's a good time to also look at your back office and look at your position in the team as a whole. And so my last tip is going to be for you to consider and to really think about how you can participate more in the team aspect. And I don't mean like anything crazy, literally just talking about like sharing on the team page. If you have something amazing to share and you just want to make it really easy on yourself and not have to go live, but you're here every Tuesday night, how about you get on a dream team chat and tell us what you're working on? We would love that, and we will make space for that, and we want to make space for that. But the team page is always open for you to share how you're working, to share what's working for you, to share what doesn't work for you, and does anybody have any suggestions, right? For you to open up that forum. The spring and summer, but truly all year round, is a great time to step into that. Slowly is fine, right? There's no such thing as a dumb question. There's no such thing as a dumb post. If you are participating and you're falling back on Orville's mindset for this company and the culture as a whole, which is give more than you take, then you'll be stepping into that team page and you'll be surprised at what comes out. If you go on there and you say, okay, I want to share something that I did today, you will be looking at your business differently and with like eyes wide open, because you'll be participating in your own business with the thought in your mind, what am I going to take to the team today to share with them that I've been doing? Literally in my office when I'm working during the day, that's what I'm thinking about. It's like, okay, what am I doing today that I could share with the team, right? That I can give back to them. And so maybe adopting that mindset, whatever baby step it will be for you, is going to create a huge ripple effect when you let it bleed over to the team page. And I just want to make sure that that's like, there's no question about how open that is for you. But we would love, not just me and Alex, the team as a whole, we are going to speak collectively for True Life and Scented Dreamers here. We collectively want to hear from you. Okay. So whatever you have to say or bring to the table or ask about or share with us is wanted. And we just hope that you take on this new catalog season with like an open heart and an open mind about doing so. And we can't wait to see you on the team page when you are doing all that sharing in the next 6 months and hopefully beyond that. Where did my thing go? Hold on.